I mean, it looks fabulous, doesn't it? They did say this was the firmer hold, but I don't know about that. Crazy Sexy Curl Supercharged Honey all in one setting foam. Okay, that's a mouthful. It is so dirty. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today is hairstyling day. I want to do a little side-by-side of two products that I found on TikTok. Well, that's a lot. One of these products I heard more about on TikTok, but I'm going to do a little side-by-side. This is the Mousse Def. Don't look. It is so dirty. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But it's very dirty. The Mousse Def is one of my holy grail products. I use it all the time, basically every week. But then on TikTok, I think I came across a post from the Doux, and I had seen this Crazy Sexy Curl Mousse before, but I think because of the name and it's like the honey or whatever, I think I assumed that it was a softer hold. But that post on the Doux TikTok, they talked about Mousse Def being the medium hold, Crazy Sexy Curl being a firm hold, and then they have another mousse that's like a lighter hold. So I was like, ooh, okay, a heavier hold. I'm gonna get it to try. So very excited. And then also I came across another curly hair stylist. She said she dilutes this like half and half with water. I thought that was pretty interesting, and I might try that later. But today we are trying both at full strength. The Mousse Def and the Crazy Sexy Curl Supercharged Honey all in one setting foam. Okay, that's a mouthful. My hair has been in a towel for the last, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. I'm gonna do this side, which is my right side, your left side, with the Mousse Def, the left side with the Crazy Sexy Curl. So that's really cool. I'm looking forward to this. I've used the Mousse Def before. I'm very familiar with it. I think I've even done a video on it a long time ago. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this side. I'll come back when applying the other side and talk about the differences a little bit. First side is done. Got the Mousse Def in. Just as a reminder on this product, it's meant to be an all-in-one kind of styler. So it's not meant to have any leave-in or oil or anything like that applied before it. So that's how I'm going to do it. Sometimes I do add a leave-in for the sake of the video. I am not going to do that. It definitely has like a honey kind of smell. The Mousse Def has like a pretty neutral kind of smell in my opinion, but this definitely has a stronger scent to it. And you won't be able to see this on camera really, but the Mousse Def is clear. This product is yellow, so the foam itself has a very light yellow tint to it. It definitely feels more like it has more slip to it basically than the Mousse Def does. Pretty interesting. And yeah, that it has like a perfumed honey scent. It's not off-putting, but it's definitely a little strong, and it's not my favorite scent, but it doesn't smell bad. It's definitely just way less neutral than the Mousse Def. Normally I might make these twists a little larger, but I'm kind of in a hurry. I need to make them smaller so that they dry faster when I go sit under the dryer. Those are my initial thoughts. I'm definitely going to show you what my hair is like when it's done, and also I'm going to show you like a day or two later, maybe just to see. But what I definitely like is that it feels like it has more slip in it. It seems a little more moisturizing, but it does say formulated for thirsty hair on the mend. Powered by the science of supercharged honey to reclaim your hair's natural softness, bounce, and shine. So interesting. Love that. Okay, I'm gonna keep going and I will be right back. This is done. I'm gonna get under the dryer for like 20-30 minutes, come out, stretch my hair, and then I'll show you what we're done at the end. But yeah, the Crazy Sexy Curl is like more viscous. It definitely feels more moisturizing, at least right now. It coats the hair in a way that this one does not. And I think it's just due to the texture. So interesting. I'm really liking it. The smell kind of like grew on me. It's okay. I feel like it's like, I don't want to say polarizing. That's very dramatic, but I feel like you're gonna either love it or hate it. I don't know. I've been under the dryer for like basically about 21 minutes or so. I wanted to touch base on the hold. This is not fully dry because I'm in a rush, but I just wanted it to like set, just really mostly the end. That's really all I care about. The hold is definitely firm on the Crazy Sexy Curl, but the hold is firmer on the Mousse Def. I don't know. They did say this was the firmer hold, but I don't know about that. So I'm gonna go deal with the blow dryer, come back, I'll show you. All right, I'm back. Hair is done. I mean, it looks fabulous, doesn't it? Looks so good. I mean, they basically look the same. I don't really see a difference in shine. I mean, if anything, the Mousse Def side is slightly shinier. Also, I added no additional products when I was stretching because my roots were still wet, which is perfect because I feel like it makes your style come out so much less frizzy. And then I added a few drops of the Sacred oil. This is the box for it, but the actual oil is in the bathroom. And once it was dry, I just unraveled a couple twists at a time and then stretched them like that. And then once it was dry, I kind of unraveled the twists with the Sacred oil, which I love because it smells so darn good. And then after that, I applied some hairspray. The Nexus hairspray. I'll link it down below. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This side definitely feels just like softer. I mean, in general, they're very, very similar. The hold was ever so slightly softer, but I'll see if there's a difference in the wear. And I'll come back like tomorrow or Monday, something like that. I'm gonna be heading out and about, and so we'll see how she holds up against the elements. Hi, I just want to check back in. This is day 3 and it's been raining basically every day. So I've had my hair up and I'm just trying to like take it down and fluff it out for you. Okay, final thoughts. So I feel like the Mousse Def is definitely lighter, which makes sense because I mentioned to you all that this one is denser, kind of more moisturizing, a little heavier. Overall though, they're very, very, very similar. I could see a world where I would mix these two because I do like the moisturizing factor of the Crazy Sexy Curl, but the Mousse Def is just lighter. I feel like the hold's a little bit stronger, even though again, like I said, they do look pretty similar. And I feel like you probably can't see this on camera, but I feel like the Mousse Def is just a hair shinier as well after these 3 days. And again, like I haven't been wearing my hair down, so it looks a little bit funny. That is kind of my end result on day 3. I am going to try these two mixed together, but if I had to pick, I gotta say I'm going for the Mousse Def. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But I do really like that moisturizing factor and the texture and how it coats the hair better when I'm applying the product. But the end result, I feel like I liked the Mousse Def better. So anyway, let me know what you think. Can you see a difference? I don't know. Let me know. I'll link the products down below as well. I touched on this in the beginning of the video, but I think to get the best use out of these products, it's very, very, very important that as much water is removed from your hair as possible, because you're going to get a very, very soft hold if you apply this to soaking wet hair. So you want it to be like just as dry as you possibly can. Not bone dry, but get as much water out as you can, and you'll get the best use out of these products. And I just love them because again, they really are one-step stylers. You're gonna get soft to the touch hair. It's fantastic. Oh, and the very, very, very last thing that I wanted to mention about the Crazy Sexy Curl is like, I feel like there's almost, and it's not like gel tacky, but there's almost a bit of a tackiness to the Crazy Sexy Curl, almost. And I am very heavy-handed, you know, with my mousses, but I feel like I don't really get that with the Mousse Def. It's definitely much more of a drier to touch kind of product, and I really just personally don't love when I do my hair and dry it like a tacky kind of feeling to it. So it's just ever so slight. Between the two, I just like the way the Crazy Sexy Curl applies more, and I like the end result of the Mousse Def more, and I might just mix them together. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.